What's up, YouTube? Well, we made it. We're at the track. Weather's kind of windy. Actually, wind's blowing pretty hard too. It's a little chilly out here, but we're gonna try to make this work. Get a couple of runs in today. Not full runs. The track's really cold. There's no track bike down, so we're not gonna be able to really do much a whole lot there. But we are gonna make some passes in the new car right there. Now watch it. Daughter's back there. She already made a pass in hers. She just drove down, get a feel for the car again. But we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. We got to go up through tech here in just a little bit, get the car looked at, make sure everything's good, and then we're gonna work on getting a pass down the track. So stay tuned. I'll be back. Well, it's Sunday, and we're at home. And as you can see, it's raining. And yesterday didn't go quite as planned. So let me kind of clue you in. Yesterday was a drag and drift event at the track, and it was a test and tune. Very little, if any, track prep, but I need to get some shakedown runs on the car. And well, the driver needed to get some licensing runs in, so we figured we'd give it a shot. We got there, went ahead and shot that video, yesterday's video at the track, just before we got ready to go over to tech. And that's kind of when things fell apart. We spent a little bit of time getting the car ready, which I always do, take time at the track. And then, well, that's kind of where it went south. So we're getting ready to go over to tech, and just before we did, I was going to have them drive the car over, just so I can check out some things, and go to start the car, and instantly we got fuel spraying everywhere. So I shut the car off, took a look at it. It looked like it was coming from the barrel valve. Started it up again just to confirm, and had 3 leaks at the barrel valve and 1 on a loose fitting down on one of the return hoses. So killed it. Wasn't able to fix it at the track. Found out the fuel tank was leaking at the cinder as well. So basically a wash. No runs. The daughter did get a few runs at the track. Not anything good enough for her licensing, but she did get a couple of good runs in. Started to get a better feel for the car, get a better handle on her car. So she's going to be going to the next race here this next weekend, Memorial Day, and she's going to be driving a little bit harder and going for her licensing runs. But anyway, instead of being able to test the car and get some runs, we got nothing except a fuel leak, or several fuel leaks. Had to dial into cam sync. I learned a little something this weekend too. When I put the engine back together, put it back in the car, I set the crank trigger at about, I eyeballed it at about, the yay big a gap or so, whatever. And when I first tried to start the car, I got nothing. No cam signal, no crank signal, nothing. And rechecked my gap, it was about 35 thousandths on the sensor. Tried it again, nothing. So backed it off. The spec is actually 40 or 60 to 80 thousandths, I think is what it is, or something like that. So I backed it off to 60 thousandths, and boom, I got crank trigger, I got cam signal. Cam sensor was off just a little bit, had to move it, not a big deal. That's taken care of. But right after that was when we got the car fired and fuel leaks showed up. So anyway, it was a wash. We did get some things dialed in, did get some things figured out, but we didn't make a pass. Didn't get a chance to run down the track, but it was cold. No prep on the track. We wouldn't have been able to get a hit anyway. So, take it for what it is. Next weekend, Memorial Day, we are racing. So I got to try to get the car figured out between now and then, the few bugs that we found, and get everything started and make sure everything's ready to go for next weekend. And yes, we're going to get some video of the racing. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.